This here's a robbery. Just be still.
Our gang is outside. Be nice.
Put it in the bag.
So are we gonna hear wedding bells soon?
Well, Vernon and I have talked about it.
Where's Jenny and Valerie? Nowhere to be found, Sheriff.
The men you look for are probably the Watuka Posse. They are the most ruthless among all the skin slavers in the territory.
You watch yourselves. Watuka is a soulless devil.
They take women, even children, sell them to the compradores.
Not if we stop them.
Good fortune, gentlemen. Just the two of us against a posse.
Exactly.
Die.
What is your name, sir?
John Basil Turchin.
Boom, there you go. That was a trailer for Taken from Rio Bravo, streaming right now. I'm Kuya P. This is Nerds Rule the World. Joining me to talk all things Taken from Rio Bravo, as well as the follow-up, possibly, The Last Heroes from Rio Bravo, and Broken Brothers, an amazing new project with this duo that you see on the screen right now. I'm talking with Craig Hamann, the writer, as well as Sam Dobbins, one of the amazing casts from Taken from Rio Bravo, and as well as they got this project called Broken Brothers that we're going to be talking about very shortly. So, gentlemen, it's a pleasure to see my man Craig again, as always, and the amazing Sam Dobbins, man. I've seen your work, especially in Taken from Rio Bravo as well. How are you both today?
Good. Great. How you doing?
Real good.
It's a pleasure, guys, to chat with you. Let's talk about Taken, streaming right now, starring Alexander Nevsky, my man Joe Cornet directing, but written by you, Craig, and also starring you, Sam, in this film as well. What is it like? What are the vibes right now with this latest project, finally touching the people? Because as we know, it takes a while to get these works out there. And now that it's available, you're getting that feedback from the people. What was it like working on Taken from Rio? Let me throw it at you, Craig. Go ahead.
We're getting it out there, and it's doing very well. We're really kind of lucky on this because Gunfight at Rio Bravo did exceptionally well. It sold over 30 territories. And so now Taken seems to be kind of on a roll itself. And, we're hoping that it just keeps going because we'd like to do a third one in the Rio Bravo series.
All right. The Last Heroes that we kind of allude to. Well, is that a spoiler? Am I messing up right now on you guys? Am I giving too many of the spoilers? Because I've seen the film and I'm excited. But I think it was put out there that we want a third one.
You're not. There's a third one coming. Absolutely. Okay. I don't want to talk about the story or anything, but yeah. There's a third one coming.
Well, let's head over to Sam over there right next to you. Sam, you're in there opposite my man Alex. Also, you kind of have a devious position in this one. What was it like being a part of Taken from Rio Bravo?
It was a lot of fun. First of all, it was amazing. Craig actually wrote that role for me. And Joe and Alex were kind enough to allow me to play that role. An amazing time. It was a lot of fun. Got to work with James Chalk, playing Watuku, and looking forward to working with him again. It was a lot of fun. It was my first Western, actually. So we shot in Arizona, in Tucson. It was hot. very hot, and it was just a lot of fun. You know, Joe is a very he's an actor's director. You know, he allows everybody to, you know, have creative freedom to go a little bit, you know, add a little bit of this or add a little bit of that or cut a little bit of this. And all the actors were on the same page, working together and working off of each other.
Then you got the fact that Joe also is just an amazing visualist, and he just makes things look good.
Yeah.
He really does. And he and his team are just amazing.
Yeah, Sam Wilkinson.
Yeah, absolutely. GP, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Love that. Well, shout out to our man Craig over there, hooking that up. You working with Craig to get you up in there. Were you ever a Western fan, Sam? Before?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I grew up, you know, watching all the John Wayne movies, especially with my father on television. And then, you know, later on, going to the theater and seeing a lot of the Eastwood movies. You know, what's the Man with No Name? It was a Terrence
Stamp.
Terrence Stamp, you know, films like that. You know.
And well, are you talking about yeah, you are.
What am I
Yeah, I mean
what am I talking about?
no, both of us really like Italian Western, European Western, American Westerns. And the thing is with Joe, he's a big fan of Italian cinema too, and Italian Westerns. And so there's a lot of, when I write a script for him, I put a lot of homage in there for him so that he can do it the way he wants, because I know he's going to catch on to what I'm doing. And it's just between us, but it's cool. It works out that way. And that way he can take, you know, kind of pay respect to the movies that he likes and that he grew up on.
Yeah, he's a big fan of Argento too. Right?
Oh God, yeah.
I dig that. Well, man, it must be great to be a friend of yours, Craig. You know, with
it is
knowing the
I
strengths
gotta
of your
tell you,
friends
no.
and building off of that to create work is just got to be fun.
We've been friends for a long time, really.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's
And-
over 25 years.
Yeah, and you know, the thing is that so I've known Sam as an actor, but Sam's also, he's a good producer, and we've got our own company now called Road Dog Entertainment, which we have with Patsy Dunn.
My wife,
And,
Patsy Dunn.
oh,
Also,
okay.
shot the poster for Taken.
Yeah,
Oh,
And-
Did a lot of the publicity stills.
and she shot an incredible poster for the movie that Broken Brothers.
Yes.
so let's segue into that. But first, let's shout out to the amazing Patsy Dunn. Great work. Your wife is amazing. So please send my love to her, Sam.
I will.
Amazing
I will.
work. And let's talk about this Broken Brothers project that I'm so intrigued by. That you kind of alluded to a little bit when we were, you know, linking up Craig in after, you know, Taken. But I want to know about Broken Brothers as a veteran. I love that you're spotlighting that, and just let's get into that theme. And can you both speak on how this project came together?
You want to go first?
I don't care. Well, one of the things, actually, again, Patsy Dunn deserves credit for this because she's the creative force behind it.
Yeah.
She wrote a really nice treatment about it, and she's been at this for a while.
Well, yeah, sorry to interrupt you, but the journey of Broken Brothers actually goes back.
Yeah.
When she was her 21st birthday, she was given a series of books by Hermann Hesse. He was a German author, early turn of the century. One of the books was Knopf. She was intrigued by this novel, short novel, it's about 120 pages, and she loved the story about this vagabond, a homeless guy with a lot of dignity, who's traveling around and basically in search of himself and his meaning of who he was. But then over the years, it kind of evolved into he had a military background, damaged from war, and how the VA, you know, kind of dropped the ball with these guys, you know, PTSD that they're dealing with, the things that they've witnessed. They can't just deal with a lot of the issues. It's very sad, you know, that so many vets who served, and you know more about it than I do. They came home and they're broken, you know.
Or broken and forgotten.
Yeah,
Broken and
absolutely.
forgotten, yeah.
And they can't blend in. And there's not a lot of concern about that from places that should be very concerned.
Yeah.
You know, and Patsy also, her father was a veteran.
Yeah, World War II, Battle of the Atlantic. He was at the Royal Navy.
Wow.
He's a captain at 21 years old, and that's another story altogether. But the story that Patsy is very proud of, and that's it's also her guiding light. Even though he's passed, she reflects on his memory.
Definitely.
You know, to bring the story forward.
Suicide.
Said that already.
Yeah. So these books inspired this story for Broken
Yeah.
Brothers.
It started. That was
Yeah.
like the starting point. That was
Okay.
that's how it kicked off. It started off with her fascination with this story and the character. And for years, she was writing different treatments, different storylines, and it just
Wow.
slowly evolved. And then it also expanded because the book Knope is only 120 pages.
Yeah.
But now it's an ensemble. It's an ensemble piece that shows all the darkness that, you know, against suicide and the PTSD and
Patsy started out when she wrote the treatment. I'm sorry. Excuse me.
don't ever do it again.
Patsy, when she wrote the treatment, she gave me a fairly lengthy treatment. I wrote the first draft of the script, which is very different than
Okay.
what we're at now. But it was good to do that because it was a good roadmap. And then Sam and Patsy actually did a lot of the writing themselves.
Okay.
Following drafts. She had me do a kind of a cleanup draft at the end. And but the script that we have now, it really is a lot different than what we started out with. And yet at the same time, the story is still the same. And the veterans that we have, the 4 veterans that we have in the story, and I don't want to give away too much.
Yeah.
But all of them, because of their experience, have some similar problems, and they have problems of their own. They have signature problems. And it's really cool getting to know these guys. And it's not just people just sitting around talking or something. There's action, there's things going on. There's their attempt to survive a very harsh winter. And for anybody who's homeless, that's going to be tough. So they've got each other. That's about it.
Yeah, it's strong character-driven story. It's minimal special effects. It's story, characters, story. It's definitely an actor's piece.
Wow.
100%.
So we're currently in pre-production right now, you know, polishing up the script, and have we already started casting? Where are we with?
Where we
Brothers?
have the script out to certain people that are looking at it, and we're getting really good feedback. But yeah, with casting, and then also going after financing. We have some interest from people that want to invest, but you know,
We
see what
have
happens.
some casting has been done, or there's been agreements and everything, but we just don't, we're not going to really talk about who or anything.
Yeah, of course.
We're not gonna
We're
do
just going to get the word out there. So any investors, any of my producer friends out there that support and love Nerds Rule the World, and we got Craig, Hamann, I'm messing it up already because I'm overthinking it now, Craig, and Sam Dobbins, Broken Brothers on right now. Check it out.
Yes, come reach out. We're here. You can find us. We don't hide.
All right, we're gonna have their links in the description below. But this sounds very intriguing to me. One of the films that got me into filmmaking as a young kid. I'm an '80s baby. Was Rambo. This kind of gives me that first blood idea and feel in a way. And then having served, and I'm fourth generation military service.
Wow.
You know, many of my members of my family were in the military. So this idea to also just shine that spotlight on our members of the military and the veterans that you know, later after we come out of the military and what we go through, because I know I'm not all the way together in a lot of things, and I channel my frustrations and anxieties into my art now to then educate and entertain in a different way. So I think this will be very helpful in under this Broken Brothers umbrella of a title. I'm very intrigued to know what the rest of the story is, but I know you don't want to give away too much, Craig and Sam. I just love that just the more stories that are out there will create that spotlight. So
We are
thankful to you both on that.
we're a team that we have Road Dog Entertainment, and Passy's part of it. And there's other projects we have going too that we're in pre-production on. So we're very excited about that. One thing before we go or anything, I wanted to say about Taken was just how taken I was by the ladies in the movie. How hard they worked and what a great job they did. Irina.
Yeah, Rena's actually a former. She's an amazing actor.
Yes,
she's also
she
a
is.
former Miss Russia,
Wow.
Beautiful lady.
and she really takes her craft very seriously.
And Carrie and everyone that
Alan, Maria Paris.
Alan, Maria Paris. There's John Mack. Yeah, you know, I mean, they all really worked hard. They did such a great job. I just wanted to point that out.
Oh, definitely. No, I love that. That actually to sideways back into Broken, if you will, you know, with you knowing some of these amazing actresses and working with them on Taken, could we possibly see some of them work on Broken Brothers as well? Because again, you know, with this, the central plot line being about veterans and, you know, our service and making it through the tough times. For me personally, as a veteran, it's been so many amazing women in my life that helped me with everything. So I hope some of these amazing actresses from Taken will also get cast into Broken Brothers.
Definitely thinking in those terms.
Yeah.
But also, this is my wife's idea, Patsy's idea, to hire a UPM that's a vet, because we want to hire as many crew that are veterans. That
oh, beautiful! I love that.
Also, you know, that's their outlet for, you know, working on what they went through. You know, like I said, your podcast, that helps you. That's your outlet to work out things that you went through. It's to sit there and just, you know, to ruminate and not have an outlet. Especially creativity is an amazing outlet for any type of you know, depression, PTSD. It's healing.
Completely.
It's healing.
And it's what brings us together. When you're a young recruit coming into the military, you know, we're all from different backgrounds, different, you know, countries, city, you know, everything. But then you find out, oh, you're a fan of Rambo? It's a common thread, you know, and then film becomes that bond that helps things out. So I love that. Well said, Sam. And shout out to Patsy Dunn, your amazing wife off camera.
Done.
Central
That's
piece.
done. I love you,
give us Broken Brothers. And Craig, amazing as always. A pleasure to chat with you. Sam, my love to you all. When we're further along with Broken Brothers, let's definitely come back and chat it up. I want to do all I can to support it.
Thanks a lot, pal.
I have one thing to say. This is Patsy off screen.
Oh, where's she?
Hey, Patsy.
Oh my God, Patsy's here.
First of all, what branch of the service were you in?
U.S. Navy.
U.S. Navy. Oh my God, my father was a
Father,
naval
yeah.
man. And I just want to say thank you so very much for your service. It's I can't wait to. I would love to sit and talk with you about the film as well and cover a lot of stuff. But these two guys here are gold. They protect the species in my world.
Patsy doesn't like to be on camera. She likes to
No worries. I understand.
I haven't got my double 3 rows of eyelashes on, so
I do. Could you see?
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure you're just as beautiful as these lads, Patsy.
Oh, she's gorgeous.
And a pleasure.
She's gorgeous.
She is.
Well, thank you so much, Patsy. An honor and a pleasure. Craig, Sam, love you guys. And again, always a pleasure. Let's chat more But for everybody right now, Taken from Rio Bravo is streaming. Go check it out. Check out the amazing
Zumo
Sam
Play.
Dobbins.
It's XUMO. A lot of people are thinking Zumo. It's XUMO Play, which is part of NBC Universal, and it's actually doing amazing on that. And then in November, Alex and Joe, they're going to be rolling it out on DVD and streaming and theaters
all over the place.
Right now, Zumo Play has an exclusive, I think, until November.
There you go. I'm gonna have the links to Zumo Play in the description below.
Awesome.
And then, of course, the amazing Sam Dobbins, Craig Hamann. Their links will be there as well. We'll have them back. We're gonna be talking Brogan Brothers as it continues on. Our love to Patsy. We love you. Such a pleasure. Thank you, Sam. Thank you, Craig.
All right, brother. Be well, man. Peace.
There you go, y'all. There you go. Those are the guys. I'm Kuya P. Nerds Rule the World. We're out. All right. We're recording because I'm going to put the trailer right in front. So here we go. Coming off of the trailer in a 1, 2, 3.